So this is the gold medal match. Ben Johns, Colin Johns, down by a point in the third game. They've already lost the first 2 games. If they go down here, J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier are going to win the gold medal. This is getting tight. Are Ben and Colin about to lose to them again? Colin's not injured, so they have no excuses now. And then watch what happens here. Dylan Frazier with the Ernie. They're tied up 6-6 in this third game. Are they going to pull this one off? Are they actually going to take a legit gold and not have anybody making excuses for them? We're going to talk all about it. Welcome to the Sorry Not Sorry Pickleball Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Calley. This week, we're in Las Vegas for the PPA World Championship Series, which sounds like it's some big deal, like it's the final tournament. It's not. They call it the Championship Series just because it's got like a few more points and a higher payout than normal. But anyways, it was still an awesome weekend of pickleball. We're going to talk all about it. But before we get into it, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Share this with your friends if they were too busy playing pickleball to watch any pickleball this weekend. Go ahead and comment below what you thought about this weekend. And don't forget, you can check out the Etsy store. Support the show by picking up some cool t-shirts or sweatshirt, a hat. We got towels. We got a bunch of great stuff. It's all super comfortable. Free shipping, so make sure you check that out. The link is in the description below. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this week's episode.
This is the new and improved forgiveness. Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness.
I'm not sorry I took the money.
All right, first off, let's talk men's singles. We had Ben Johns, of course, but this time he's taking on Anik Lohani, a new face to Championship Sunday. Anik Lohani, he's made his way up through the ranks. He's played in a few tournaments, but he has like a normal job. He's like a data person or something like that, so pickleball isn't his full-time gig. But here he is this weekend, making it to Championship Sunday to take on Ben. So before we talk about the gold medal match, let's actually rewind to Thursday and talk about somebody who's missing from Championship Sunday that normally is there. It's Federico Staksrud. He was taking on Hayden Patriquin early on Thursday, and Hayden Patriquin, as a 15 seed, played really well against Fed. Watch this point, very interesting moment. Fed getting upset, thought the call was a little bit wrong, and he's going to tell the referee how he feels about it. Let's listen to what Fed's got to say. Are you mad? What is wrong with you? Are you crazy or what? Oh! Spikes the ball. Technical warning. I love that he's like talking so much to the ref. Are you mad? Are you crazy? That was the wrong call. Saying all this stuff, and she's just like, I'll take it. Keep going. And then the minute that he tries to give the ball back, accurately bounces it. I gotta say, pretty impressive. What, because he did it with a little bit of anger? That's the technical warning? It wasn't all the names that he called you? I mean, it's like the perfect amount of power you put on it if you want to hit it off the hop and clear the net and get it right to him. Like, what is the rule? You got to hit it in the air to the player or softly roll it to them? And so Hayden Patriquin is going to end up winning this match. It was a close one the whole way through. And Federico Staksrud, the 2 seed, is out, which means we got a slot wide open. Hayden Patriquin did not hestate. He went right to talking smack after that match. Check out what he said, which was probably recorded like, I don't know, probably 2 minutes after walking off the court.
Fetty knows who his daddy is, so, you know, that's how that went. But
lots of
I
daddies.
just grinded, my shoes broke. I'm gonna get.
What is with the daddy joke? I don't get it. I mean, it was kind of funny at first. I feel like now it's way overused. I'm over it. It's corny. Be like his uncle or grandpa or, I don't know, second cousin or something. Also, while we're looking at Grandstand from Thursday, check this point out. Ryan Cherry slams his paddle. out of frustration while playing AJ Kohler. I would be so afraid to smash my paddle like that. I cannot afford any more paddles. I hope he has an extra one. Doesn't look like it. He just goes over and picks it back up. He's like, all right, let me just make sure it's good. Yep, stable. Good enough. We'll make it work. So anyways, back to Sunday. Ben Johns taking on Anik Lahani. Lahani got a killer two-handed backhand. And watch this point here. I mean, man, this was a fun little singles match for a little bit. Seemed like Lahani could potentially do some damage against Ben Johns. It's not like Ben has seen him a ton. Ben did play him once in Denver and kind of whooped his butt. But you never know, especially after something like this. Lahani giving his girlfriend a high five. Man, lots of back and forth. Lahani with a little bit of like a half Ernie at the end there. He's going to get this to 3-2. Lahani couldn't really catch up after that. It's 8-3 here. Ben Johns up by 5. Another fun point, though. Lahani's got some good court coverage, but not as good as Ben. I mean, look at this. Ben just all over the place.
Wow, great athletic point.
So Ben gets it to 9-3. Lahani never really came close in this match, but every time he did something good, you react to something similar like this guy. Just makes you go, ooh, maybe there's a chance. Wow, he got the serve back with Ben Johns. So Lahani's down 10-6 here. He's kind of crawling his way back. Hits that two-handed backhand. It's 10-7 now. Whoa, that dude on the bench. Whoa. He got a point off Ben Johns. Not going to be enough, though. Ben Johns is going to take this one 11-7. He wins it in 2 games. So the gold medal for men's singles goes to Ben Johns. All right, next up, let's talk women's doubles. We had Lucy Kovalova and Callie Smith taking on Anna Leigh Waters and Catherine Parento. A solid matchup. This match was a ton of fun. Catherine Parento and Anna Leigh Waters have not lost all year. But oh boy, did it come close in this one. I mean, even just check this point out right here. Callie Jo Smith gonna go for the Ernie. Puts it in there. They were on fire this first game. Kovalova and Smith still in the lead here, 9-7. Check this point out. We're gonna move real lateral here. What a get from Callie Jo Smith. She's gonna finish this one off with another Ernie. Man, killing it right now. And so Callie Jo Smith and Lucy Kovalova, they're going to take this first game 11-7. They're up 1 game on Championship Sunday. How exciting. So Lucy and Callie Jo Smith up by 1 here. It's 3-2. And watch this point. This is a fun one. We get into a firefight here in a second. And that's what women's doubles is all about. Bam, 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 back and forth. Lucy fires it. Who is going to win this one? Anna Leigh all the way from back there just trying to put one in. Doesn't work. That is the net, ma'am. So Waters and Parento, they end up making their way back in this one. They're up here 10-6. Game point on their paddle. And we had an incredible point. Look at this lob from Lucy. Gets it in there successfully. She was making the lobs work this match. Catherine says, I got a lob of my own, but Lucy's there with the backhand stab. Stops it dead in its tracks. That's not the last lob you'll see. Another one from Lucy. And Anna Leigh with the tweener. Where did she learn that? Who do you know that's teaching you that? Have you been spending time with somebody that does tweeners a lot? I don't know. Anyways, we're back in another lob. Catherine Parento does not have any tweener. And look at that. They win the point. And the game. Anna Leigh is so distracted by her awesome shot. She's like, oh yeah, that's right, paddle tap.
Found their rhythm.
Look at this.
Anna Leigh didn't even realize they just won.
Credit where credit is due. That's a tough shot to pull off. And then you win the game. So we're tied 1-1 going into game 3. So we're tied up 5-5 in the third game here. We got another excellent point. Lots of amazing gets. Look at that. Turned into a nice lob. Callie Jo Smith trying to slam one in. Can't get it to go. She's got to try to roll it in there. Get into a firefight. They're so far off the kitchen line and still hanging in there. And then it comes back to soft inking. Who's going to speed up? Waiting for the right moment. And they win it. Callie Jo Smith and Lucy Kovalova. They're up 6-5 now. So we're at 8-7 here. Waters and Parento up by 1. And Anna Leigh says, I'm going to shake and bake myself. And they get it to 9-7 now. So Waters and Parento up by 2. Look at that get from Callie Jo Smith. It's 10-8 here. But Kovalova and Smith, they got the serve. Trying to get this to a 1-point game. We're going to get into a nice little dink rally here. But in a second, Kovalova's going to get dragged out wide. And then what happens? Callie Jo Smith runs after her. Lucy!
Flying into the scoreboard.
And a grunt from Lucy. Would have been a nasty ATP, but it looks like she just kind of took a misstep and then couldn't get to it. And then just falls in the camera. That's got to hurt. She's a tough cookie, though. She can handle it. I just love the way that Callie runs after her like, oh my God. Like as if she's just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, did that actually help at all? It's like there was a bomb going off. 3, 2, 1. Callie, pull the plug quick before everybody dies. And so after that, Anna Leigh and Catherine Parento, they're able to take this game 11-8. Such a close one. So disappointing that Lucy and Callie couldn't pull it off. But we still got more pickleball after this. It's best 3 out of 5. I love this guy's sign. Says, please Venmo me $1 for sunscreen. I'm burning up. It was a really hot weekend. It seems like it was just burning everybody. The sun was in everybody's eyes. Over 90 degrees every day. Real quick, let's rewind to Saturday and talk about what some of the players were doing to combat the sun. Look at Elise Jones. What is she wearing? Are those ski goggles? She's looking like RoboCop out there. Doing her best Martin Emmerich impression. The riff-raff of pickleball. It was not as bad as Pablo, though. Look what he's doing. He's rocking his hat sideways. Looks hilarious when he's got a gold chain on, too. He looks like he's just trying to be a rapper. I mean, this just looks ridiculous. Is that really helping? It looks so funny to me. Just get like a bucket hat or something. I think Pablo had the right idea, though. I mean, just watch this point right here. Federico Stakstra just getting so frustrated with it. He's like, stupid hat. It's not working. Oh, I need better sun-blocking technology. It's not good enough. So they went to a timeout, and it looks like Pablo told him, like, dude, I'm telling you, just put it off to the side. Watch, it works. Trust me, bro. Check it out. And then look at Fed. He's like, all right. Fed was getting so mad all match because of the sun. And he's like, I don't know what else to do besides try this whole hat to the side thing. Gosh, this is so dorky, but I can't help myself. Fed was so mad when this match was over, he didn't even paddle tap. He just said, I'm out. You didn't beat me. The sun beat me. Anyways, back to the match. Game 4 here. 10-5 for Anna Leigh and Catherine Parento, and they are going to win this one 11-5. So they came back, won the last 3 games after going down a game to start off the match. But Anna Leigh Waters and Catherine Parento continue to be undefeated here. Still a solid match, especially Lucy Kovalova. That's why I wore her shirt. Slovakia's finest export. I don't know anything else from Slovakia. So to me, it is the finest export. All right, next up, we got men's doubles. Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson made their way to Championship Sunday, and they're going to take on Ben and Colin Johns. Already beat them once this year, although people put, an asterisk on it because Colin Johns was injured, but somehow able to play 2 days after he got injured. Anyways, it would be nice if J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier could actually beat Ben and Colin without anybody having an excuse to be made. So let's see what happened. So Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson up by 1 here, 4-3 in the first game. Look at that, Ernie. And then backed up by Dylan Frazier. They're going to get to 5-3 now. Very next point, it's 5-3 here. Keep an eye on Ben Johns, especially after this point. He's getting frustrated. He's like, what the heck? Arms up. Ben's frustration's going to continue here. Watch this. J-Dub and Dylan up by 2. It's 8-6. And then watch the speed up that eventually comes from J.W. Johnson. Off the tape and into the chest of Ben Johns. He's not happy about that. And it did not stop there. And so this first game is going to go to J-Dub and Dylan Frazier. They're going to win this one 11-7 off an awesome point right here. Watch this. Puts it in there. They took game one. That's a good start. You got to come out like that. So J-Dub and Dylan, they're up 1-0 to start this second game. And watch this off the tape. And then J-Dub comes in for the poach slam. Ben is getting so upset. Look at him cursing to himself over there. So J-Dub and Dylan up 3-0 here. Colin tries to go for the Ernie. Can't get it in. Ben just tries to slam it off the bounce. And then Dylan puts one in there. They're up 4-0 in this second game. Dylan's hyped. So 4-0 here. Watch this. Dylan gets another one off the tape. Ben is furious. Immediate timeout. Just curses to himself like, what the fuck? It's like, get me a Mountain Dew. Code red. So down by 5. The Johns brothers looking to get a point somewhere. And then watch this. Ben is just pissed. Shoulder shrugging. It's awesome when we see him this pissed off. 8-3 here. So they're down by 5. Ben is just so frustrated. He gets body bagged by Dylan. And he cannot believe it. So 9-3 here. And watch this shot from Dylan off the net again. Johns brothers win that point, but they're still pissed. They're like, every time off the net. So 9-3 here. Johnson and Frazier serve it, and Dylan Frazier gets another one off the tape. Ben is just like, okay, I give up. I'm not even mad anymore. This is ridiculous. They're 1 point away from going up 2-0. And so Dylan and J-Dub, they're going to take this one. Ben is furious, just smacking the ball as hard as he can. It's 11-3 they take that one. They're up 2-0. Either they win or we're going to 5 games. This is going to be awesome. So the Johns brothers, they come out 3-0. J-Dub and Dylan get it to 3-1 here. And watch this point. One of the best points of this match. What a firefight. J-Dub, the best hands in here. Who's going to win? J-Dub, put it away! He does! Colin can't get it over the net. What an awesome firefight. And they get it to 3-2 here in this third game. Look at this one more time, just back and forth. Man, that is one hell of a firefight. So 4-3 here. Getting into a little dink rally, waiting for somebody to speed up. Who's going to do it? It's a tight game. Ben tries to speed up, and he gets the net cord to go for him, and Colin's relieved. He's like, there we go. So 5-3 here, and just when you think the net cord's going your way, you are dead wrong, Colin. And so it's 6-5 here. J-Dub and Dylan down by a point. It's their serve looking to get it, and Dylan gets the Ernie, and they tie it up 6-6. They win this game. They take the match and get the gold medal. This is big. Look at this Ernie. So 6-6 here. Watch this. Off the net and off the net again. Colin can't handle it. They're just like, what is happening here? Is there a magnet? Slams the ball.
At the moment.
No, but the blood is boiling.
2 net cords at 1 point. So Ben and Colin up by 1 here, 7-6. And watch this. Finally, Colin's going to get some relief. He gets one off the net. The pickleball gods are shining upon Colin. Finally, you're able to get a net cord. Yay! I did it. 8-6 now. Ben and Colin up by 2. Watch this little firefight. Ernie from J-Dub with a weird hop to get off the line, but he'll take it. So Ben and Colin, they're going to take game 3, 11-7. Very close game. And it just leaves you with the impression that that might have been J-Dub and Dylan's last chance.
11-7. How the heck did he get
Look at the D from Ben on this point. Defends the ATP to win the game. So Ben and Colin come out real strong in this 4th game. They're already up 5-0. And Ben is just determined that he's going to win this one. Look at that. Puts it in the corner there. They're up 6-0. Ben and Colin's up by 2 here. Game point on their paddle. Look at J-Dub with the quick hands. What is he doing? Watch this one more time. Just a flick. That is his best strength. So Ben and Colin, they're still going to take this one 11-8. But wait a minute. What's with that last point? Was that in or out? So let's take a look, and it looks like... Oh, wait a minute. That one looks out. Look at that. It looks like it's pretty clearly out. If you see where it makes contact.
Oh, that's a couple inches wide, maybe.
That is very wide. So they should overturn this, right? J-Dub and Dylan still got a chance, right?
Here's the verdict.
The end ruling stand.
What? Stands?
Oh,
Everybody is absolutely shocked at this point.
Shocked.
We reviewed that, and that was clearly out. It almost looks like Colin is like, are you sure about that, lady? So anyways, here we go, game 5. Johnson and Frazier already up 2-0, and J-Dub gets it to 3-0. Are they going to take this one? Ben and Colin's up 4-3 here, and watch this one. Just going to dance on the net. Colin's like, thank you, universe. And so Ben and Colin, they get an 8-3 lead here. Looks like they're going to pull off the comeback pretty soon. Look at this firefight. Ben is just dominating, going after J-Dub, and then Dylan. Who's going to win it? Oh, Ben and Colin Johns getting hype. Going from pissed off at net cords down 2 games, and now they got a huge lead in game 5. Looking good. So Ben and Colin up 10-4 here. It's Dylan and J-Dub serve. And look at this shot. Ben knows immediately. That was in. I'm challenging. So let's take a look at this. All right. I mean, looks like it's wide. That's a tough one. I don't know. Yeah, that looks pretty wide to me. Let's see what the ref has to say. She's got to agree, right?
still has a triple crown intact. Here's the verdict.
They're calling that one out, but the other one was not. So anyways, Ben and Colin Johns, they're going to win this one. 11-6, they came back down 2 games. They are so relieved. Showing emotion there. That was a tough match for them. Colin's like, yeah, we did it. Man, how disappointing. Really thought that J-Dub and Dylan were going to pull this one off. I mean, look at those scores, 7, 8, 6 in those last 3 games. Makes me excited to see what the future matchups are going to look like if they're getting this close. Also goes to show you, they got to take them in the semifinal if they want to beat them. They would have won the first 2 games, and then they'd be moving on. These best 3 out of 5 games are crazy hard. I mean, that's why you do it, though. The more games you play, the more accurate the outcome is going to be based off who's the better team. So Ben and Colin Johns, they're going to take the gold medal for men's doubles. And so Ben is actually going to win the triple crown right here. There was no mixed doubles on Sunday. Let's talk about why that happened. So James Ignatowicz and Anna Bright, they actually made their way to the championship match. They won their semifinal match against Christian Alshon and Hurricane Tyra Black. We even had this hilarious little moment that was pretty low-key after they won the semifinal match. Check this out.
Well, I mean, both of them have, Tyra has such good hands.
Look at Anna's face. He took a shot at Christian very subtly there. He's like, they both have good hands. Well, Tyra has really good hands. And so let's actually talk about what happened to Big Papa Jimmy. He was playing with Matt Wright on Saturday for men's doubles. And as you can see here, Matt Wright, who's he pointing to in the stands? We're going to talk about that in a second. But first, look at this. What is that? What in the world just happened there with Deckelbar? Hold up, rewind that. Did he whiff at it and then turn around and hit it all in one motion? That was crazy. Gotta love Matt Wright. It's 10-10 here. And they're going to score. Matt Wright goes, uh-oh. Deckelbar doesn't even give him the ball back. I love when Matt gets chirpy. And so, game point. On their paddle, they get it. They win the match. And look what Matt Wright does right after the game. Walks over to the crowd. Waves goodbye. He's talking to Jim Kloss. If you don't know who Jim Kloss is, he's just some dude who sits at home and blogs about pickleball and has the worst opinions ever and posts them on Facebook. And he's always talking smack about Matt Wright. And Matt Wright just loves to rub that win in his face. He got nothing to be here for. That's because Riley Newman lost. That's his boy, Riley Newman. He was sitting on the sidelines for Riley. So Jim Kloss's boy, Riley Newman, is playing with AJ Kohler against Fed and Pablo in the quarterfinal. Look at this point. Oh, off the net after a firefight. And Pablo with the backhand ATP.
We might be seeing that on Sports Center.
Wow, what a point. Look at this. Get. And then he's going to flick that thing in there. Take that, Jim Kloss and Riley Newman. And so Riley Newman is kicked out in the quarterfinal. which gives Matt Wright a whole big reason to talk smack to him and Jim Kloss. Jim was bothering everybody this weekend. Right here, Anna Bright, they're down big time. Seemed like Anna Bright was not playing well. A lot of people are speculating that it's possibly because she found out that Big Papa Jimmy, her boyfriend, James Ignatowicz, got hurt. Something happened to his ankle, and so he withdrew from his matches, which is a big deal because she was scheduled to play the very next day with him in the gold medal match. And so she's not playing well. She's got Jim Kloss hovering over her shoulder, and listen to what she says. Jim, can you leave? Thank you. I don't know what he was saying or doing, or if he's just lurking there. But clearly, she felt really uncomfortable with him, like many people do. Anyways, while we're talking about men's doubles on grandstand court, watch this point. Julian Arnold smacking his paddle. How dare you body bag me? He's like, hold on, let me go get a new one. They let you wipe your head with a towel. They let you get a sip of water. You don't need to call a timeout for that. Is it the same if you're getting a new paddle because you just smashed the shit out of your last one? While we're on the subject of Julian Arnold, let's check out this one point from this mixed match on Friday. Christian Alshon with the Ernie, but defended by Megan Dazan. And watch this. Nice little firefight. Oh, no! He's down. And in the kitchen, that's a fault. Hack gets all twisted, looking like Pablo and Fed.
Tumbling act in the middle of this.
Look at this. Oh, too bad. Isn't that embarrassing?
Megan still got that. We got the hat. It's all discombobulated.
Why is he so fun to watch? So anyways, Ben and Anna Leigh, they're going to win the mixed doubles gold medal because Anna Bright and James Ignatowicz had to pull out due to James's injury. So Ben gets the triple crown. And now, let's find out if Anna Leigh is going to get a triple crown. All right, next up, we're going to talk women's singles. It's Anna Leigh Waters taking on Catherine Parento. We've seen this matchup countless times. Is Catherine Parento finally going to figure out Anna Leigh? So already, Anna Leigh Waters up by 1. It's 1-0. Watch this shot from Catherine Parento coming up. She's just going to get it to trickle off the net right here. Oh, sorry, not sorry. We all love that if it's against Anna Leigh Waters. Somebody's got to beat her. So Anna Leigh up 10-4 here. Huge lead for her. Still a pretty fun point here. Lots of back and forth. Run! Get it! Parento just gives up. She's like, you got it. Whatever. 11-4. Anna Leigh's going to take this first game. And so game 2, Anna Leigh Waters finds herself in a big hole. Catherine Parento winning 5-0. And she did not stop there. Look at this shot. Gets it to land. Gets the serve back. And so it's 8-0 here. Catherine Parento's running away with this one. She puts it in there. Gets it to 9-0. Anna Leigh so frustrated. Just goes straight to mommy. So Catherine Parento, she's got game point on her paddle. She was up by 9-0. Anna Leigh is making her way back. It's 10-6 here. Watch this crazy point. Amazing guess from Catherine Parento. Oh, and then that one, she falls in the kitchen. That would have been a crazy way to end it. And so 10-7, she wins the game. We're tied 1-1 going to game 3. Game 3 so close. It's 4-3. Parento down by 1, looking to tie this thing up. And Anna Leigh's just got great coverage at the kitchen line. Look at all this. She's able to get some space so she can get all these. Defensive lob. She's going to put that one in there, and then watch this. Goes the opposite way. Catherine's so mad. Why would you go to the other side? So Anna Leigh up a point, 5-4 here. And she gets the end change. Looking good. Anna Leigh never looked back after that. She's going to win this one 11-4. That was a close one. But she gets the gold once again. Anna Leigh Waters gets the triple crown. We had a double triple once again in the PPA. Who the hell is shocked by that? Anna Leigh with her new paddle. The crazy carbon technology. Gosh, this weekend was so annoying. Everybody talking about Anna Leigh's new paddle with her stupid logo. Looks like an elephant with a crown on. She's obsessed with her new logo. Have you guys seen her bus? Look at the size of that thing. That is their new bus that they drive around to every stop now. And it even comes with their own little floor mat. Okay, tell me that doesn't look like an elephant, right? Wearing a crown? It even comes with their own driver and security guard. Look, they make him take his shoes off so he doesn't step on the logo and get disrespectful. You just know Tyson McGuffin is going to go buy himself a bus now. He's probably going to one-up her, just buy a cruise ship or something. Like a big-ass yacht and sail to every single stop on the PPA tour. Meanwhile, Paris Todd in her private jet, she's like, I think I win. I would much rather have a private jet over some bus. Although you can hang out in the private jet in between matches. Or a yacht, depending on where it's at. All right, next up, we're going to talk a little bit about the APP. We're going to fly through some gold medal matches here. We had the Dallas Open. And man, is it hard to remember that this is even on when they're streaming on ESPN Plus on the weekend of a PPA tournament. Do they not care about people watching this? All right, first up, let's talk women's singles. We had Salome Davidze taking on Megan Fudge, the number 1 and number 2 seed, playing each other. They got a little rivalry brewing here. Salome Davidze was crushing Megan Fudge in this match here. She's going to win it in 2 straight games, 11-2, 11-1, and that means we're going to a 15-point tiebreaker. Look at them talking smack to each other as they exit off. That must have fired Megan Fudge up because check what happened. So Megan Fudge up by 2 here. It's a close game, 5-3. Megan Fudge, she's playing a lot better in this tiebreaker match. Look at that one right in the corner. The two-handed backhand. She's going to get it to 6-3 now. Megan Fudge, big lead here, 12-7. She's trying to finish this thing. Look at the defense from Megan Fudge. All over, left to right. Puts it in there, 13-7 now. Now look what happens here. It's 13-9. Salome Davidze is going to have an incredible shot here. But it looks like it's wide. Megan Fudge calls it wide immediately. But the ref is going to overrule her. What? Let's see. Was it that close? That's out. That's so clearly out. Again, we have this issue in the APP of refs overruling calls that are completely wrong, and she's pissed. So very next point, check this out. It's still 13-9 now. And Megan Fudge is going to put one in the corner here in a second. And watch what ends up happening and listen closely.
And now Fudge.
It sounded like somebody said out, right? And immediately she stops playing. Megan Fudge stops and goes, no, that was in. But look at Salome Davidze's face. I don't see her say anything. She looks like she's continuing play. So I definitely heard somebody say out. I don't know if that was Megan Fudge or who. And so Megan Fudge is like, look, that was in for sure. And Salome Davidze right now is saying, look, I didn't call it out. I was ready to play it. She stopped playing. That should be my point. The ref is saying she made an out call. And she's screaming, no, I didn't. She's like, no way. I did not call it out. Look at her. She almost like refuses to play. The ref's like, let's go. It's a side out. Nope, not playing. I quit. I'm protesting. She doesn't know what to do. It's like, what can you do? I mean, that's in for sure. But that's not the question. The question is, did she call it out or not? So let's listen one more time. Let's see if you hear it. Somebody said something. Ow! It's like, what? It doesn't even really sound like Salome's voice. And it's tough to see if she even said anything vocally here. It doesn't look like her mouth moves. And she's like getting back into position, ready to play it. I kind of believe Salome on this one. And so regardless of all that, Salome Davidze hits it wide, and Megan Fudge wins the gold medal over Salome Davidze. Megan Fudge's second gold medal in women's singles in a row. All right, next up, let's talk men's singles. We got Hunter Johnson taking on Chris Hayworth. And man, was this one a blowout. Watch this shot from Hunter Johnson. ATP backhand gets it in there to get it to 7-0 in this second game. What a shot. And so 1 point away from a pickle. Hunter Johnson still in complete control here. He's going to win this one, 11-1, and he wins in 2 straight games. Hunter Johnson, your gold medal winner for men's singles. All right, next up, let's talk women's doubles. We had Bobby Oshiro and Millie Rain taking on Susanna Barr and Megan Fudge. Oshiro and Rain, haven't really seen them in the finals too much. Bobby Oshiro and Millie Rain, they're up 9-5 here. in the third game of this match. Could they beat Fudge and Bar? Doesn't seem likely, but man, they got a pretty sizable lead. They might be able to pull this one off. Nice little firefight here. Megan Fudge comes out on top. So it's 9-6 now. And so they keep crawling their way back. It's 9-8 now. Uh-oh. They get it. It's tied 9-9. Rain and Oshiro have a timeout, and they're not using it. They're going to keep going here. Why would they save their timeout? And so 10-9, they didn't use their timeout. And Bar puts it away. They win the match. They were down by 4 points, 9-5, and they came all the way back, 11-9. And so Megan Fudge and Susanna Bar, they're going to win the gold medal in women's doubles 2 weeks in a row. All right, next up, let's talk men's doubles. We have Stefan Auvergne and Daniel De La Rosa. Whoa, love when he plays APP matches. They're going to take on Andre Diescu and Rob Nunnery. So 7-6 here. Diescu and Nunnery up by 1. Very close game. Little dink sesh back and forth. Putting it in there. Chest bump. Up by 2 now. 8-6. And so 10-6. Diescu and Nunnery. They got game point on their paddle. Firefight time. Oh, look at this. Good reset by De La Rosa. Oh, Auvergne uses the net. Diescu goes back to Dinkin. And then firefight once again. Daniel De La Rosa can't get it over. And so Rob and Andre are going to take game 1. And so 10-6 here. Diescu Nunnery. Gold medal on their paddle. Are they going to be able to pull it off? Look at that, Ernie from Auvergne.
A foot fault on Auvergne.
And it's a foot fault. And that's how they win the match. They'll take it. Gold medal goes to Rob and Andre Diescu. All right, next up, let's talk mixed doubles. Hunter Johnson and Paris Todd taking on Susanna Bar and Andre Diescu. And so 5-5 here in the third game. This one is tight. Dinking back and forth. Paris Todd, a little aggressive dink there. Just trying to shove that into that corner. Andre Diescu gets it in. Just backhand. We're going to go back and forth a little bit here. Speed up from Paris Todd. Back to Dinkin. Who's going to speed it up again? Andre Diescu does. And we're back to Dinkin. Oh, and Hunter Johnson into the net. What a point. So Bar and Diescu, they got a 1-point lead, 6-5. So Hunter Johnson, Paris Todd, they're down 10-8. They fought off a few match points. Hunter Johnson slams it in there. They get it to 10-9 now. So down by 1, looking to tie this thing up at 10. Hunter Johnson tries to attack there and speeds it up and gets it in there. We're tied 10-10 in game 3. So 10-10, Hunter Johnson. Watch this. This is how you play mixed. Get in there and slam it. 11-10 now. They're 1 point away from winning a gold medal.
Todd and
so
Hunter
here
Johnson.
we go. 1 point lead for Paris Todd and Hunter Johnson. It's 11-10. They got to get this point to win the gold medal. Oh! What good defense by Hunter Johnson. Trying to creep their way back in. Paris Todd playing good D. What a get by Hunter Johnson. Oh, look at that angle. How did Paris Todd get that? They finally get back to the kitchen line, trying to speed up on them. Doesn't work. We're back to dinking. Cross-court dinking. Diescu and Johnson in the middle. Susanna Bar getting involved. And the Ernie attempt. Into the net. Hunter Johnson and Paris Todd, they win the gold medal. 12-10 in the third game. He's pumped. Kiss me, baby. I mean, you got to make out after a match like that. All right, well, that's going to do it for our recap of the PPA and APP this weekend. Before we head out of here, let's play a quick game of partner body bag, winner off the net.
Partner body bag, winner off the net. Partner body bag, winner off the net. Leigh Jansen, winner off the net. Tyson McGuffin, winner off the net. Haley Waters, body bag. James McDonald-ish, body bag. Sorry, not sorry, winner off the net. Sorry, not sorry, partner.
All right, partner body bag, winner off the net. If you don't know what this game is, it's the game where I'm given 3 people in the pickleball world, and I got to decide who I'd want to partner with, who I'd want to body bag, and who I would want to hit a winner off the net. Sorry, not sorry style. It's basically like marry, kill. You might have played that as a child. You might have played that as an adult. It's a fun game, but we're making it pickleball style. So the 3 names that I have here are number 1, Lucy Kovalova. Number 2, Anik Lahani. And number 3, Jim Kloss. Ooh, okay. Who would I want to partner with, body bag, or hit a winner off the net? Well, I think I'm definitely going to partner with Lucy Kovalova. She's like the best one out of all of them. I mean, would anybody not want to body bag Jim Kloss? Doing that for all you out there. I'm going to body bag him for sure. Only because I'm a true fan. And then I guess that means I'm hitting a winner off the net with Anik. I don't know. He seems like a nice dude. Probably won't get too mad at it. All right, so there you have it. I'm going to partner with Lucy. I'm going to hit a winner off the net with Anik Lahani. And I am going to body bag Jim Kloss. And then I'm sure he'll write a 5-page essay on Facebook about it. Basically just not taking any accountability for it and blaming his partner. All right. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. Comment below who you'd body bag, hit a winner off the net with, or want to partner with. If you have ideas of who you want me to do next time, let me know. Or just write what you thought about this weekend. If you haven't checked out the Etsy store yet, you are missing out. This stuff is great to wear around, whether you're playing pickleball, pajama shirt, just want to wear it on your everyday life. Link is in the description below. Once again, thank you everybody for watching. We'll see you back in a few weeks. We got no pickleball on for a while, but that's okay. We'll come back strong when we get it back to us. Take care, everybody.
Forgiveness.